Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be creating this look using just only Huda Beauty brand. So if this is something that you are interested in, please keep on watching. If you don't know, I'm a makeup artist and I live in Munich, Germany. If you are looking for a good makeup artist and you live around this area, you can holler at your girl. And we also travel as well. So like I said guys, I'm a makeup artist. I have a lot of Huda Beauty products, and if you are using any brand that is serving you well, serving your client well, serving your bride well, you want to make sure that you have a lot of them. And I'm not here to tell you guys that everything about Huda Beauty is going to serve you well. As far as I'm concerned, everything I'm using in this brand, I like them all. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not using everything together for a client or bride. So in today's video, we are going to test everything together and see if everything work well. Using them together, let's see if everything's gonna work well. So yeah, let's jump right to it. So I've already done my skincare in the morning when I went to drop my son. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and use my primer. So guys, for my primer today, I'm gonna be using Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. So in a demo, I saw her using like two swipe like this, like so. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing as well. So I'm going to put one there and this one right here. And if you are using any primer, make sure that you are not putting it under your eye area, especially if you have a dry skin. I use moisturizer under my eye, so I don't apply my primer under my eye, because if you do, if you have a dry skin, by the time you apply your concealer and set the under eye, you are not going to like the outcome. So that's why I don't like to apply primer under my eye. And if the primer is moisturizer primer, if that is what you want to go for, you can go ahead and apply it under your eye. But in general, I don't like applying primer under my eye. So now I'm just going to wait for this primer to set into my skin, maybe for a minute or two. And while we are doing that, while we are on that note, I'm going to be using this foundation from Huda Beauty as well, the Huda Beauty Easy Blur foundation. I initially got mocha, and I think the mocha is a little bit lighter for me, and I went ahead to buy Hot Fudge, so just to mix them together to get my perfect shade. I think she said another shade is coming in between these two, but we're gonna see. Today I'm just gonna mix the both shades together to get my perfect shade. I don't know which one I bought first, to be honest. I don't know if it's the mocha or the Hot Fudge. I think it was the mocha. When I use the mocha, I think it's a little bit lighter than my skin, so that was why I bought this one, just to mix them together to get my perfect shade. And we are waiting for the one that is coming in between this shade. I don't know if I'm going to get that. We'll see. Even if I end up buying it, it's not going to be a waste, so I'm still going to use it for my my client or my bride. Depends on what the occasion is. That is what I do. I don't use a light foundation for bride. Not I cannot use light foundation for them, but I just don't do that because I want something that will last long on their skin. I prefer to use Fenty Beauty, the long wear Fenty Beauty foundation. That foundation is hands down, I like it. And I also love to use my Estee Lauder foundation. Estee Lauder foundation is my go-to when it comes to a bride job. Just make sure that you shake this foundation before you apply it on your skin, like I think she says so as well. Anyway, I love to shake my foundation first before I apply it on my skin. Just need to shake it up to mix them together. Maybe they are already separated in the bottle. That is what you want to do if you want to apply your foundation. So I'll be doing like a 2 pump from mocha, like so, just a little bit, because I don't want it to be too much on my face, because I'm still going to mix it up with the Hot Fudge. So like so. And when I ordered this foundation, they sent this Huda Beauty brush, this mini brush, to me. I really appreciate that. So that is what I'll be using to to blend it on my face. Now I'm just gonna mix it up at the back of my hand like so, and say okay. If you're applying foundation on your face, you want to go in tapping motion. Don't swipe it. Just make sure you are pressing it into your skin and avoid your under eye area. I would rather put moisturizer or eye cream under my eye area instead of applying primer under my eye. Guys, can you see? This is just a perfect shade for me. Huda. I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe I'm the holy person. Usually I don't usually have my perfect foundation. I usually, how many times do you want to say usually? I usually, again, I usually mix two shades before I can get my perfect shade. I've used to that. I'm just thinking if she eventually come out with the other one she says she's coming out with, we'll see. And yeah, if I'm going to get that one, we'll see. But so far so good, guys. Can you see? This is a perfect match. This is perfect match for me. I like it so much. I'm not feeling any foundation on my skin right now. So guys, because I have a very dry skin, especially my under eye area, before I go with any other product, I'm just gonna go and spray my face. And to spray my face, I'll be using this Huda Beauty Glow Cocoa Hydrating Mix. I don't think they are still selling this anymore. I don't think so. The last time I went to Sephora, I did not see them, but actually I've not even looking, so I cannot say for sure. Before I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and shake it up before I spray my face. Don't like the way this setting spray is sprayed on my face. It's just gushing out. It's not giving like a fine mix setting spray, if you understand what I'm trying to say. It's not like Charlotte Berry. If you have Charlotte Berry, you understand what I'm trying to say. The way it's coming out, I do not like it. And I've tried to, try to pour it into another bottle. I couldn't even get it out. I cannot remove the cover, which I don't know why. But to be honest, this is one thing so far I'm going to say about this brand. I don't like the way the thing is gushing out. I don't like it. So moving on to our bronzer, because I'm going to do my bronzer first. For my bronzer, I'll be using my Huda Beauty contour and bronzer cream, and yeah, and this is what she looks like. So I'm going to apply it under my cheekbone area and blend it forward. I love this cream bronzer. I love it so much. It's very, 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 very pigmented, and a little bit goes a long way. So I'm gonna apply a little bit on my three head. I honestly do not have a very big head, so I'm just gonna apply it a little bit, especially on my lips, just to make it look more seamless and natural. It's also like a beginner friendly. Can you see, guys? It blends like a dream. It's one of their products that I like so much. So moving on to the blush, this is the one I'll be using also from Huda Beauty, and this one is the shade Black Cherry Blush Filter. That's the name of this one. I don't know if I'm going to apply it direct on my skin, or I should put it at the back of my hand and warm it up before I apply it on my skin. Maybe we should do that, because this is first time I'm using this blush, so I think we should do that. Okay, come true. I like the fact that this blush is so subtle and blend easily. This is my first impression, to be honest with you guys, and I like it so much. Can you see? It's giving this glowy effect, and I think it's also like a self-setting product. Okay, this is actually giving. So let's try to apply direct to the skin and see if it's going to be easy to blend. It's easy to blend as well. Let's try a little bit more as well on this side. So far so good, the complexion is giving. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. So I also have their color corrector. I don't know if I'm going to be using it today. Maybe we should skip that. I'm going to skip that. I don't think I need to correct anything now. So far everything is going well. So for the concealer, I'll be using Huda Beauty concealer in shade Peanut Butter. I heard a lot of good thing about this concealer. I've not used it before. This is first time of me using it, and if I like it, if it's doing what people said it's doing, maybe I will get more shade, especially for my client and bride. I do not like to apply a lot of concealer on my eye. Like I said, guys, I'm a dry girly, so I don't want a lot of concealer on my eye area. So I'm gonna use my fan now to fan it down a little bit before I blend it out. So far so good. The concealer is blending very well, nicely into my skin. We'll see when we set it with powder. So I'm gonna bring it up to my lid area as well. I do not like applying a lot of concealer under my eye, and I'm gonna show you what I do after I blend my concealer in a jiffy. I think it's lifting up here. What happened? Why is it lifting? I want to love this concealer so much. Okay, so now I'm going to use my finger, so just to get rid of the concealer that I set into my wrinkles, so like so. And I'm going to go back with my small beauty blender to blend it a little bit more. So I'm going to go back to my blush brush and make sure they are married together with the concealer, because we don't want any ash line, we don't want to see any demarcation. So guys, to set down the highlighted area, I'll be using Huda Beauty Easy Bake in Peach Pie. It should be Easy Bake powder in Peach Pie. This is peach color. I have other shade here. Yeah, I use for my clients, I use for myself as well. I'm thinking of using Kunafa before, but because this is new, I've not used it before. Today is the first time I'm gonna be using it. So we're gonna see if I really like it. I actually watch a lot of video right here, to see which of these powder, the peach pie, the cherry blossom, which one is going to work well for women of color. And a lot of people recommend peach pie, so we're gonna see if it's going to be black girl friendly under my eye area. I'm just going to dip it into the powder and make sure that I dust out the excess before I apply under my eye area. Like I said, I have a very dry skin, especially my under eye, which is why I don't like to apply a lot of powder under my eye, just to avoid creasing. So just a little bit like so, and blend it out, and that's it for setting. I'm not gonna put more powder under my eye area. This powder is really blurry. There's a reason why a lot of people love this powder. This powder is very, very good, especially if you have a oily skin like me, that I have a dry skin. I can still maneuver myself to use this powder. Just make sure that you are using it a little bit. Don't go not overboard, don't overuse it. Don't think you can bake with this powder if you have a dry skin. I have a dry skin. I do not bake my under eye. Why would I have to bake? I don't want to bake my face, because if I do my under eye area in few hours, it's going to cake up and dry. So which is why I will not advise anybody with dry skin to say, I want to bake my under eye. Don't do that. I love it. I love what it's giving, guys. What do you think? So that is it. This is all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna add more powder under my eye area. If you have a dry skin, do not bake your under eye. I repeat, do not bake your under eye if you have a dry skin. And if you also have a mature skin, don't bake your under eye. Just set it and move on. So the next thing you can do if you have a dry skin, you can as well use Easy Bake and Snatch from Huda Beauty. I'm going to use that one as well to set the powder under my hair area a little bit, not too much. Okay, I'm going to swirl it around like so, and press it under my hair like so. This powder have a little bit shimmer on it. This is all I do. A lot of people love this powder and a lot of people hate the powder. I don't know why they hate the powder. I think this is secondly using it. So Huda Beauty does not have a blush like this. I don't think so. I've never seen it before. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my House Lab powder blush, to set the blush that we applied earlier from Huda Beauty. To set my bronzer as well, what am I gonna use? Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna use. I'll be using my Huda Beauty Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade, darker shade. Let's see if it's gonna work. So I'll be using coffee cake to set my bronzer. I don't know if this is gonna work, and this is the first time I'm experimenting this. Let's see if it's gonna work. So I'm gonna take a little bit and dust the excess and use it to set my bronzer. I think it worked, but it's not deep enough. Exactly, it's not deep enough. Maybe I should use it to set the rest of my face. Yeah, because I do not have powder to set the rest of my face. I don't think Huda Beauty have a face powder yet. Hopefully they're gonna come out with powder, press powder, and also you can use the one that I use, the Easy Bake and Snatch, if you have your skin, you know, your skin shade. I don't think I tell you guys the name of this one. This is Easy Bake and Snatch Huda Beauty. Yeah, we know it's Huda Beauty, and this one is in cinnamon bun. Maybe I should get if they have darker shade on that one, to use it to set the rest of my face. When I finish with my skin, I spray it down with setting spray, but I don't like the way the mist is coming out. I don't know, and I really want to set my face, because this is what I do generally. Any product I'm using, I love to set my face after I finish my skin. I'm just gonna make sure that my hand is far away from my face, just to make sure that it's not going to disrupt whatever it is that we have done so far. Yeah, this is the concealer I'm going to be using to prep my eye first before we move on to the eyeshadow. So guys, for my eyeshadow, I'll be using creamy Huda Beauty. So today is the first time I'll be using this mini palette. And yeah, let's see, to set, oh, it's even written on it what you're supposed to do with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to use to set my lid area. I'll be taking this shade set to set the concealer that I used previously. I don't know if I told you already, I love Huda Beauty eyeshadows. I don't know, I think I have up to 5 or 6 eyeshadow palettes from Huda Beauty. The new one, the Icy Note, I'm still contemplating of buying that one, because like I said, I have a lot from them. And the reason why I'm contemplating is because I think she said that is going to be the last big palette from her brand. We don't know, maybe she will change her mind in the future, but as of today, like she said that is going to be the last big eyeshadow palette. So yeah, I'm thinking of buying it. I'm thinking of not buying it. It's a little bit expensive. I think it's 72 euro. Yeah, but to be honest with you guys, eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty, they worth your money. So I'm gonna go in with this deep brown, and it's also cream. It's cream, the name is already printed on it. I'm gonna apply it over my lid. It's not really showing yet. You're not gonna disappoint me, are you? Because I just rave about you right now for my hair days. And maybe we should use our finger. Let's see if the finger will do justice to this eyeshadow. Sorry guys, I don't think if I'm blocking your view. It's actually doing what it's supposed to do. It's creamy, very creamy. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very creamy. And this kind of eyeshadow is going to be like a base. Any look you want to do, like you want to do any brown smoky eyes, take for instance, you can apply this one on your eye first before you go ahead to apply the brown shade you want to use. Okay, let's switch up the eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna go in with I think I'm going to be using this Empower, also from Huda Beauty, and had one dark brown on the lid. So yeah, let's see. because I wanted to show how. Yeah, I think this is it. This is really giving what I was expecting the small palette to give. A clean brush to blend the edges. I think I'm done with eyeshadow. Just like every day. Can you guys see? I don't think you can see anything on camera. It's really showing in person. Do you? Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, if you see anything. I don't want to do a lot of eyeshadow on my face because I'm still going out later to pick my son, and I don't want to be like, okay. And they are seeing me for the first time with makeup, and I don't want it to be all over the place. So moving on, guys, I'll be using this eyeliner from Huda Beauty to line my upper lid and my waterline. Wow, it's been a minute that I did my makeup, so I actually love the way it's applying. It's showing really intense. I don't think I told you guys the name of this one. What is happening to me today? Is it because it's been a minute that you film and you just want to be doing everything on your own? You need to tell your client, you need to tell your audience what you are using. This is a lift liner, very vanity, extremely black, from Huda Beauty, and she looks like so. And that is what I use for my waterline. I also have mascara from Huda Beauty, and this is Huda Beauty Legis lashes, and this is what she's looking like. So this one is double-sided. We have coil and length, and we have volume on the other side, and this is coil and length. Let's do coil and length first. I think I need a close mirror because my mirror is a little bit far from me. So yeah, that is that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrow now, and yeah, we are almost done, guys. We are almost done. So guys, the eyebrow is on, and I pop up my lashes. I think my face is a little bit oily, and I know why. It's not oily, it's shiny, and I'm very sure it's from these setting sprays, setting mist. Yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this powder yeah, to just mattify it down a little bit, not too much, because so like Dolce used to say, we are in colder months, so we don't want it to be too cakey, and your girl has a dry skin. You want to be careful if you are like me as well when it comes to powder. Yeah, so for my highlights, I'll be using this one also from Huda Beauty. I don't think they are still selling this highlight anymore. I don't know, I don't think so. I've not been seeing people talking about it, and people does not really talk about this highlight. Guys, can you see this highlight? Oh my god, I love it so much. I also have other highlights also from this brand, but this is really the one I really like. So I'm looking for a brush, guys. I'm sorry. If you have only this highlight, being you makeup artist, even if you are going to be using it for yourself alone, I don't think you'll be needing to buy another highlight in the next how many years. I don't think so. So yeah, this is my very eye pigmented highlight. I love it so much. I love the way it applies on the cheek area. Yeah, as you can see, guys, it's settled. It's not too much. It's not gonna blind you. It's not going to blind people. It's very settled on the cheek area, which is one of the reasons why I love this highlight. So moving on to the lips now, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this Huda Beauty lip contour 2.0 in rich brown. This is the rich brown Huda Beauty, and this is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna go ahead to use it to line my lips, and I have couples of lipsticks here. I don't really know which one to use now, to be honest. I have 3 that I pulled out from where I'm keeping my makeup, obviously, and I also have the new lip gloss. Maybe I should just do the lip gloss and move on. So we are not going anywhere. So yeah, let me just line my lips. This lip liner is really creamy. First and foremost, I am supposed to clean my lips first. To remove the gloss that I was applied earlier, just to moisturize my lips. Then yeah, if I go in with this pencil, Yeah, the disadvantage about this pencil is I don't can you see guys, it has broken. I don't know why it broke on me so much. Initially I don't know that it's a twist up lip liner. I'm out. Yeah, it's finished because each time I want to use it on my lips it's always break. I don't know why. Maybe I should pull out another one because I still have more. I think it's okay. Like I said, we are not going anywhere. I just want to show you guys everything I have from this brand. I don't think I'll be using lipstick. Let's just use this Huda Beauty full filter in the shade blush. Yeah, it's nice. I remember a lot of people said this lip gloss is on the thicker side, or the thick side, whichever way you guys pronounce it. But I don't think this lip gloss is thick. I think it's just a normal lip gloss and I love it so much. Not bad, guys, not bad. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead because Huda Beauty does not have a setting spray. I will be using my hairbrush flawless setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury, to spray the whole makeup. So yeah guys, this is my full face of using Huda Beauty brand. I hope you like it, and my final thought is everything I use today I like them all. The only thing I do not like is the setting spray, and the reason why I don't like is the way it's coming out on my face. It's just gushing out. It's not giving you like fine mist, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like Charlotte Tilbury does not even give like a fine mist, but it's a little bit better than this Huda Beauty setting mist. So yeah, I love everything. Another thing I want to point out that I don't really like is this one right here. It's not really showing on my skin. I have to pull out another Huda Beauty palette, to give it a little bit pigmentation. It's not really pigmented. It's not giving anything on my eye area, which I a little bit disappointed because Huda Beauty always give a bomb.com when it comes to eyeshadow. You cannot like everything. Maybe it's my own preference and other people might like it. So yeah, that is it for this video, and let me know what to think about this look in the comment section down below. I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye. If you are looking for a good makeup artist, you can ala is I've not use everything together in using. I think she said another foundation is coming. I think she said another primer. Nah. I think she said another shade. Okay. If you have a texture skin, texture. If you have a texture skin,